So hello everyone. Welcome to the another new mock interview video. So today we have one new candidate named Mahan, and he is an international candidate. What is in terms of international means he is a resident of an Nepal, and I hope our channel has reached to till Nepal. Like that is the one of the good appreciation for us. So we'll be having some questions, one-on-one interaction. So I hope you like this video and you like this particular mock interview. I hope you'll try to learn some new questions which help you to crack your interview as for the upcoming one, which you have been preparing for the same. Okay. So yeah, Mahan, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm also doing well. Yes, man. So can you just introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So I am Mahan Khanal, and
Mhm.
I have done my bachelor's in engineering from BMS College of Engineering, and
Okay.
currently I'm working as a framework engineer at one of the top MNCs in India, which is in Bangalore. And
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so
So,
my role
yes,
is
yes.
basically, in framework engineering, it's mostly uh, data engineering roles, platform engineering roles, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
more aligned to data analyst, where I pre and post validate, ad, and as well as I usually perform ETL operations. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that's how.
That's great to hear. Okay. So can you tell me like how was being as a QA your day starts with in your company?
Like as a data analyst.
Yeah. So how is a day like starts with you? Or how you'll be proceeding with your day like in
Okay.
your company? Like, yeah.
Okay, so I wake up and usually I open my emails and
Okay.
I check for is there any important emails or or any message from someone,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have a internal team meeting where we discuss how we are going to approach to today, and
Mm-hmm.
what are what are the blockers, and
Okay.
at the evening we have some scrum meeting uh, with the offshore with the offshore team, usually
Okay.
the stakeholders and scrum master and everybody,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
they ask, are there any blockers, and they also assign task based on that,
Okay.
and
Okay.
on daily basis, like usually on Friday we have to share our screen and show
Okay.
what have we done, and
What?
what's our
Yeah.
progress and stuff.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So, Mahan, so can you tell me like what is the architecture of your current application? What exact architecture you are following for your current application?
Architecture in the sense.
Architecture yeah, in the sense like what exact architecture, like what is your front end language you are using? What is back end language you are using? What is the different stuffs you are using for the same, like for the front
Oh,
end, back end database, which type
okay.
of
So
database you are using? Yeah.
front end and back end, I think they were using React JS for that, and
Okay.
my task was only for ETL purpose, pre and post validations
Okay.
of
Okay.
data.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
had a ctrax database. Inside that
Okay.
uh, they had various standard rate sheet, and that I
Okay.
had to you know perform ETL, and yeah.
Okay. Okay. So currently, are you performing automation on your project?
I'm not performing, but
Okay. So
I'm
you are trying to
learning. Yeah, yeah,
get
yeah,
into. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
So you have been learning for the same.
yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me like why the strings are immutable in the Java?
I guess strings are immutable because for security purpose we use
Uh-huh.
strings in passwords as well. So
Okay.
that could be the reason.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are mainly the three reasons why the strings are immutable in the nature. First point that you have tell is a security point of view. Second one we can say as an the thread safety point of view, as an the synchronization plays an important role. And third one is we can say about the performance, like right. So performance is also one of the key factors. So
Okay.
that's why the strings are immutable in the nature. Okay.
Okay.
So what is static in Java? My next question is what is
Okay.
static in Java?
Like static means once we declare it,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we don't need to explicitly instantiate that, and
Mm-hmm.
as well as we declare it only once, and we will
Okay.
be able to use it through our program, throughout our
Okay. Okay.
program.
Okay. Can you tell me, like, what is the main drawback of using the static keyword in the Java?
We won't be
Yeah.
able to modify.
Okay. Okay. So basically, it plays an important role in the scope of the static keyword or the static whatsoever the methods or the variables which we are using. Like, right, its scope is limited. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you tell me what is the use of final in Java? What is final in Java? Final keyword in Java.
Okay. Final keyword.
Hmm.
So final means, suppose we have performed our operations, and now
Hmm.
we want to stop, and we don't want to extend it uh, ahead, so we use the final keyword, and yeah.
Okay. So mainly you can tell like final keyword is used to prevent the inheritance and method overriding. Okay. And the modifications of variable for this kind of things to implement this kind of things. For that, we are using the final keywords in the Java. Okay. So my next question to you is like, what is the difference between array and array list?
Okay, so uh, array is, we usually store homogeneous data in array, and
Mm-hmm.
in array list it can be heterogeneous as well, and
Heterogeneous. Okay.
yeah, so array is faster than array list.
Array is faster than array list.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay, and
Any more idea like? As you have told, that is right. Array is and the fixed size it has. So array list is and the dynamic in the nature, and as well as the what we can say the memory point of view. Like right, array list is always better than the
okay,
array. Like right.
okay,
Okay. Yeah. And and or more if we want to say it comes under the non-primitive one. Okay, array, and the one it is an array list is a part of and the Java collections, what we can say. Okay, so my next question to you is like, can we override the static method, yes or no?
static method, I guess we can.
Okay, so we can override the static method. How you can explain, like explain me how we can override the static method?
I couldn't recall, but I've read it somewhere, I guess.
Okay. No. So basically, we can't override the static method. We can't override the static method. Okay. So my next question to you is like, can we create the object of an abstract class?
Object of extract class, no, I guess.
Abstract.
No.
Okay. Okay. So my next question to you is like, what is the difference between final, finally, and finalize keyword
Finally.
and finalize?
Yeah, so final, as we discussed, you know
Hmm.
like
It prevents modification point of view,
yeah,
like
it
right.
prevents
Yeah.
modification, and
Hmm.
finally is used in exception handling, like
Okay. Perfect.
yeah, and
Okay.
finalize,
Finalize.
I think it is used to isolate the garbage values, I guess.
Yeah.
Remove the
Perfect. Perfect.
garbage values. Yeah.
Yeah, remove the garbage value. So for that, the finalize keyword, it's not a keyword we can say. It's finalize is an the method first of all.
Okay.
Finally and final and finally is an keyword. Okay,
Okay.
as we have discussed. Okay. So my next question to you is like, what is selenium?
Selenium is basically a framework uh,
Mm-hmm.
which is used to automate scripts.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so
Uh,
yeah,
Selenium is a framework.
yeah.
Are you sure? Then what is Playwright? If the Selenium is a framework, then what is Playwright?
It is also a framework.
Just I want to clear. See, Selenium and Playwright is an automation tool from which we use to automate the web browser. Okay. If anyone asks you like, so this is an very very basic one we can say just to check and the basic what we can say the basic knowledge check point of view. So Selenium is an the tool from which we use to automate the browser in terms of application for which we are using the UI automation point of view, and it is an the open source. Okay, it is an open source. Okay.